Looks pretty good.
Okay. No boobies in the shot?
No.
Oh, it's already live.
Nice. Classy. Told you I was live.
I know, and I blinked. Luckily, there's nobody on here. Okay. That's horrible. What is that? What is that?
The whole thing needs to go that way some. Just
Okay.
brother, what is that?
I don't know. What is that? Ooh, brother, do you know what that is?
Ooh.
What is that? All right. So, if you're joining us from our previous videos, we are building a sorry. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine until I started talking. It's a Vanquish Builder's Kit. We had to stop because we had a trip planned and we needed more servos. So we picked up 2 Endura servos, brand new, in the package, ready to go. And this is the extension cable. So we're going to set these aside. We don't need these just yet. Oof. Oof. And we are on bag H. This is our last bag. You lost my scissors. What did you do with my scissors? Those are not scissors.
Those are the ones you were using.
No, I was using the brand new real scissors.
Oh, I don't know.
I bet the kids stole them.
That was on that one.
The kids stole them. Okay. There's not much I can point out in this bag, or that I actually know what it is in this bag. But I will attempt to name some things. I know these are battery tie downs.
Nice, fresh
Which
Vanquish battery tie downs.
we may or may not be using. Didn't you, from Beat the Creek, didn't you get a set of
No,
Boom Racing battery tie
those.
downs?
I can use those.
You want to use those?
Yeah.
Okay. We have plastics. I know these are body posts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we can skip on the body post for now.
Oh, we can, because we don't know where they're
I
going
don't
to
know
go.
which body I'm going to use. Well, I do know which body I'm going to use, but I don't know which post I'm going to need to use and how far off of the chassis it needs to be. So everything else can go before those body posts.
Okay, cool. And then on this, the only reason I know why these, why this is, I know this is called a battery tray, is because it says it right here. This is the battery tray, but what are these guys?
They just cover up the sliders, those big.
They just cover this up, so you don't get a bunch of dirt and mud and junk in them.
I guess.
Okay, and what is this guy?
That's one of the shift servo mounts, and there's another one in your hand.
This piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reckon it has 4 holes.
So it's just
Part of the
attached
tray,
to the
yeah.
battery tray?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So there's that. And then, oh, that was not our last bag. This is our last bag.
What is that? Oh, that's
This
linkages.
is-
That's part of H.
This is hardware. Hardware. Yeah. Hardware.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. Since we're not going to use these, I'm going to go ahead and set these over here out of the way. I'm going to set my hardware up over here like I've been doing all the other videos.
Yep. Home stretch. What's up, Justin?
Do I know
We're
Justin?
getting there. Maybe, maybe not.
Okay.
He's come up a few times. He's from Blum area.
Okay. Justin, I apologize if I have met you and I don't remember you. I'm really, really bad with names and faces. It took me like a year and a half to remember the names of the guys who come to White Settlement on the regular, so my apologies.
Yeah, she's doing it. We're doing this as a can a novice build it. I had to check the diffs so far, and I had to figure out why one of the front diffs didn't work. I had to check the lash on them, like the shim, make sure that was good, and then one of them she put the front diff together without screws in the ring and pinion. So the wheel, it was really baffling put together because the wheels were locked together, like as far as the spool goes. But I could turn the drive shaft.
I need tree cutters.
I could turn the drive shaft, and it was, you know, it felt good. I could see the ring and pinion turning, but it was greasy at that point. And I went and put it all together, and turned around, and what was it? Oh, I turned around and looked, and I was like, oh, the spool's not turning with the ring gear. So yeah, let me know. Let me know when you want to come and make sure we're not at like Morel or something at a different park. That way we know we're there. What'd you shoot?
That's deadly.
Easy.
It was a piece of tree.
Hey, what did the kid do with the really sharp ones?
I don't know what the kid did with the really sharp ones because these do suck. They're stabbing my hand. He's giving me broken ones, guys. How mean is this?
They also are just terrible in general.
They're probably under all your.
They're not under
junk
all
you
this
throw
junk.
in. They're not? Because they're not over here. Hey, Moo!
Hey,
What's up?
where's my black cutters you borrowed?
Black cutters?
The black little.
Okay.
Set them on that side for a little bit. I haven't touched the sets.
Are they under all the stuff?
They might be under stuff on the side table. Rip. No. There's nothing on this but one of her things.
Okay, so we're gonna move that battery tray over. That sucks, because these cutters suck. Hey, Moo,
Yeah?
there's an X-Acto in the cat. You found it?
No, but I got you.
Okay. He's bringing me something that doesn't suck. I don't like leaving all the excess tree, so we're gonna go ahead and trim that up. While we wait on him, we're gonna find our 3x10 mil. Countersunk. Since they're countersunk, it may be the only ones of their size available. So I need 4 of those. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not 10 mil. So those are the only countersunks available to us. Are those 2 lengths, so I don't even have to measure it. We're just gonna go ahead and turn the calipers back off. I am gonna need 4 of these.
He's working every other weekend now, so.
Oh, okay.
Been missing out on crawling.
So I'm not gonna pull these set screws and these pins out to actually use because we're not doing the body posts right now. But I am gonna pull them out and I'm gonna put them in our spare parts bin. That way they don't accidentally get yeeted off the table while I'm working. Because I have a really bad habit of
Yeah, we're having a good day, little Timmy. The little Timmy is his name.
Okay.
I'm deburring.
Why you deburr? Because I can't be trusted with a knife?
Because you can't be trusted with an open blade.
That's not nice. I build all my own kits. And
I know.
Okay. So.
And you've cut yourself doing so, which, not on camera, not a problem.
I can't cut myself on camera? Why not?
No.
Okay, so
Something YouTube.
according to the photo, this one's gonna go over on this side, and this one.
Any hints? It's gonna be a classic wheeler.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
I don't know if that's enough of a hint.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot of classic wheelers, though, honey. It could be a Bronco, it could be a Blazer, it could be a Jeep. I mean, there's all kinds of classic wheelers.
And it is 2-door.
Why didn't we order me another?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, definitely older.
You said classic.
He said 97 or older, which
Oh,
classic would be.
Technically speaking.
It's
God.
I think classic now
Classic is 25 years.
is 2000 and older.
So that's 2000.
Dang, I'm getting old. Yeah, no. Wow. I didn't think about that. My pride, my childhood.
Ouch. Ouch. You're killing me, Smalls. Alright, so I'm going to assume that something's going to be bolted down here. And that's why we're not putting anything in there. Because I feel
Yeah,
like...
the battery tray.
Oh, okay. So the battery tray goes across?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it doesn't show that yet, so I didn't know.
Ah.
Remember, the
Yeah,
whole point of
same
this
thing.
is
Mine too.
novice.
I had to think about it too long. Considering
Yeah.
it's 2025 and Classic's 25 years, I had to think about it too long. Didn't realize it was 2000.
Alright, you youngins.
What? Oh yeah, 3 days to a year old. For sure. You're gonna be an old lady over the hill.
No, not.
Oh wait, not yet.
No, that's next
That's
year.
next
Do
year.
not.
Oh yeah.
Don't
You're
push
gonna,
it.
You're gonna be you're plateauing on top of the hill this year.
It's the final stretch. That's alright. I won't make it to next year. I always joke with him and tell him I'm not going to make it to my 40th birthday. He hates it. So I keep doing it. The grip. Here's my electric screwdriver.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold please.
Ow. Okay. Those are on. Still super loose because there's no battery tray apparently. And
We went to
our
Lowe's.
next step is body posts, but we're not going to be doing body posts. So we're going to move on to the next step. The next step is mounting servo. Okay. So it wants me to mount the servo to the servo mount before we mount the servo mount to the the body mount. So let's pop this.
When we went to Lowe's, I grabbed it.
Yeah, I know.
My favorite one. The battery lasts so good on it.
Okay,
For 25 bucks, it's the best one.
Well, where's my?
Bit?
There it is.
Yeah.
There she goes. Look at that beauty, guys. I have help. Okay. At the end of the build, of course. I won't complain too much. He at least did it. Got it for me. Shh, don't tell
Oh yeah, it doesn't really fit that great. Hey.
They weren't going to tattle on me. They were going to be super, super nice watchers and not tattle. Okay, you should probably do that. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, that's a juke.
It doesn't fit that great though. Like
Okay.
it gets stuck in the screws.
So we still have to go to MIP.
Nothing
right.
like an MIP.
So are these the same servos? Does it matter which one I use?
Huh?
Are these the same servo?
It does not matter which one you use.
Does
They
not
are the
matter.
same.
Okay. Well, I never know. I thought I would be sure.
Yeah, I ordered a couple of these half-size Endura servos for the dig and overdrive. And some people switch them over to minis. Minis are always unreliable, and these were, I don't know, I think 20 bucks a piece.
Then what else did you buy? Because there was a $78 Amazon bill.
the extensions.
Oh.
These are 20 a piece. The extensions, and a kit full of extensions too. So I'll have some. These are the ones that you have over there are not for these servos. They're for the steering and the BEC because they're the heavy duty ones. They handle more amperage.
Okay.
Since we're running a BEC servo this time, I went ahead and got the good wires. These are just going to get cheap extensions because, well, low demand.
More stickers. There's so many stickers. There's always stickers. I'm gonna start stickering all the things.
Yeah, these are getting plastic horns and
Here, you can open that.
I'm gonna have to power them up and center.
Screw it on the ground.
I'm sitting over here because I'm gonna have to power them up and center them before you put the horns on. What'd you do?
Nothing, apparently. Why are you pouring? That's for two different ones.
So we don't use the stupid bushings on these.
Okay,
We just put screws.
so it has me put shift linkages together.
Yep.
We're using shift linkages?
Yeah.
Okay,
Those are gonna go to both those servos.
so here you go.
Oh, make me put them together. I see how it is. She hates doing links. I don't really blame her either.
I don't compromise on the dadgum links. Okay, so here's a problem.
What's funny is I probably have a set of these.
This one kind of looks like the shift linkage, or the servo horn goes directly in the middle. So I don't know which way to face this. Does it matter which way it faces?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I know?
You'll have to look at the truck, but it looks like from this picture, it looks like it's on that end.
Okay.
So if
It looks like it's in the middle to me. But if you look at it, there's
It's
kind of a
offset that way.
curve
Yeah,
at
it's
the edge
offset
there,
that way.
and there's a curve there. So I
it's
guess
offset that way.
we'll use that. Where did my
I need,
mount go? So this needs to go.
I need another driver. I don't care what color, red or blue.
Doesn't matter?
They don't use white.
Okay, don't use
Whites don't make a good pry bar. They break off. I've done it
Oh,
once.
you need two drivers?
Nope. I already have.
Okay.
Screwdriver in my hand.
Alright, so this guy goes like this, and this guy goes like this.
Yeah, I've already sacrificed 1.5. I stuck it in the drive shaft and tried to turn it, and bink, it broke it off. Oh,
I need
sad day.
to give you these guys.
Oh.
And then I need to find my 10 mil. So, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And this little guy went to market. This little guy stayed home. This little guy had loose feet. And this little guy cried all the way home. Was that corny? I should shut up.
Alright, I'm going to have to figure out which channel.
Outside.
Snug.
Okay.
Don't blow them out.
Okay.
Turn this on.
Do I need to leave them loose to like manipulate?
Probably not.
Okay. That sounds so fun. Alright, servo 1 mounted to the servo 1. Or servo mount. Okay. I'm assuming we're going to have to mount this one too. So I'm just going to give you those parts. You want to keep your boxes for the servos?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Break down. Is this the wheel for this truck?
Ha! There it
Is this the wheel for this truck?
is. No.
Okay, good.
Alright, so which one is this? Does it say if it's the dig or the...
It says it mounts over here, on what would be, I'm assuming it's going to be the passenger or driver's side. And it does not say, but hold on. I can go backwards. One sec. Because the actual trans links, the trans arms, whatever, you know what I mean, right? The little arms that poked out of the trans holes told us. Okay,
Really?
so the overdrive is on the driver's side of the transmission, so this is overdrive.
So the first one you're doing is overdrive?
Yes, because it's mounting to the left side of the transmission.
Alright, so...
See, I can be smart. I'm not just an ugly face.
If
What's up?
channel 4... I just gotta look through the model on this
Okay.
and set the radio real quick so I get it set on a 2 position.
You gotta make sure it's lined up before we put the horn on?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so if that's the case, then I'm gonna let you do that. The battery tray and shift linkages are a separate component. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the battery tray off.
Switch B. Which one is
Ow!
switch B?
Ow! That was not nice. That's really stout, you guys.
Oh. I wonder if switch B is an expansion. I never put them on.
Uh-oh, skettios. Don't tell me you have to spend more money.
No. I just have to find the case for the radio. Yeah, transmitter battery low. Shut up. Spend more battery buzzing and telling me it's low.
Mm-hmm. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing a tree. I've not thrown them away. I remember seeing them. Oh, there they are. This little tree disappeared.
Give me anxiety because it keeps crying.
It's my anxiety. Okay. It's okay, Mimi. You can stay there.
Oh God, I'm gonna change that.
Okay.
Oh, shut up. It went down a lot. Somewhere over a freaking 2S battery for this thing.
Well, I don't know. Batteries are all over the place over there. You know, as disorganized as he is, you would think the things that could explode somewhere in our house would be the things he would keep organized. No.
They're on a rock course, okay?
Mm. But they're still not in any sort of organization. Look at that! I cut myself. Well, no, I didn't.
I literally
I didn't
set them
cut myself.
on top of rocks.
I cut the tree off by myself. I did not cut myself.
What the hell?
You know, if you guys watched me build my tiny houses, you'd be like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I don't cut myself doing that.
You have.
I have not, have I?
You have.
So what happened?
I
And you
didn't.
stabbed yourself with the awl?
I did stab myself with an awl. Okay. Sorry. Alright. Okay, so now this has got to go on. But how does this go on? Because... does it just go like that? I feel like it does not go like that. Oh. It goes here. And it goes here. Okay. So. I need 8 millimeters.
You have freaking batteries.
Well, go find it. That's your job, sir. Oh, gotta turn it on. It's at 0. Okay. Just gonna confirm. That's 8. Okay. See, that's not 8. One of these days. See, it says... oh. Because you gotta match the top of the head up. Okay, whatever. Shh.
Alright, so.
1, 2, 3, and 4 of these guys. And then...
I run Radio Master, so. No, it is not going to be a hard body, actually.
You realize that helps them not at all with guessing what you're putting
Yeah,
on
I know. He just asked if it was going to be a hard body scaler. It's going to be pretty scale, though. I'm going for scale, but it is Lexan. So it's going to be performance scale. You know, white settlement certified scale. If it's not at least somewhat good, it ain't ever going to make it through that park. So.
White Settlement is a truck beater.
To quote, what's his name? Crawler Canyon. I've grown accustomed to a certain level of performance. most of my hard bodies don't last long. I did, however, pick up a 4-door Mojave cab and bed and grill and a couple other pieces to it when I was out at Beat the Creek. They had the parts literally sitting in a tote on the Crawler Canyon RC shop out there. Different, not to be confused with the YouTuber. Okay, now I can assign this channel and make that servo work.
Yeah, make sure you're answering all your questions because I don't know the answers.
I am.
Okay. Alright, so that one
Jump over
is
here.
installed. What are these?
Channel 4.
Oh, those are the actual battery wraps. They're just square in the picture. So here, and here, and here. See, that's wrong. Oh, it's because I'm an idiot. Shh. Oh, that's upside down.
You said that one was overdrive?
This one's overdrive. The first one we're installing is overdrive.
Shit. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, I got that to work. That's going to be,
Okay.
that one's going to be dig. Because it's a single push button. Momentary. So channel 4 is going to be that. Channel 5.
Is it supposed to go through this hole? Or this hole?
What?
I think it goes through this hole. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out which hole I put this in. That's not normally my job. Oh, that's right, because I'm supposed to go this way and this way. Nope, see, that's still upside down.
Alright, so S1.
I was just laughing at me a bit. This is confusing. Okay. There. I fingered it out. And the picture says it slides down into this, like this. So that's what we're doing. There. Your battery stays are installed. Now I'm supposed to install the other servo. Okay. Where's the other servo? Right there. And 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
4.
channel 5. So this is going to be its actual channel. Channel 5. So we can get it centered up.
I know. It takes too long. Sorry, guys.
Okay, that works. Everybody says Radio Master's hard. You just gotta figure it out once or twice. Alright, that's overdrive. That's set up. By the way.
Okay.
And the other one is big.
Why are you being a bastard?
I was born a bastard, you see.
It's not.
I've only built a 10 Pro. Man, so I will tell you, I don't know if you're a Vanquish guy or not. I like my Pro. Actually, I still have it. But I don't know if you're a Vanquish guy or not, but this builder kit's actually really nice. Like, I'm not a huge...
Says the guy who's not putting it together.
I'm just looking... I mean, with all the parts it comes with, I mean, you're looking at machine gears,
I know.
aluminum motor plates,
Based solely off how much money I would have spent.
the hard anodized shocks, which are upgraded over the regular ones. The portal weights in the front. I mean, it's got machined ring and pinions. It's got decent links. Either grab one of these or grab a carbon. And what's funny is I grabbed both when we were out there at Beat the Creek. Snagged them. K&K had them on sale for a really good price. So when I sold the truck, I went and bought one. And then I sold another truck of mine and I went and bought another.
Once this truck's fully built, we'll be building that carbon.
I'll be building the carbon on here, but it'll be a...
Oh, you'll be building it?
Or I'm saying we'll be.
No, you said I'll.
You know what I mean.
No.
I might build that one. Unless you really want to. Oh yeah, she definitely wants to. So, she'll be building it. Really get a body set, man. And, I mean, I usually design and 3D print my own, like, slider mounts. I mean, you could build a 410 if you wanted it to be like not the most highest performer, if you will.
All right, so we are.
I mean,
now-
this is chassis mount servo and it's F10s. It's a little wide for most of your Toyota bodies, but if you want to do like a Scottsdale RC four-wheel drive body, this thing will plop right down on top of it. Wheelbase is about right too. I mean, you could literally just throw it on, and
So it wants you to install the horn and the linkage
yeah,
before it gets installed on.
yeah, because you put it on upside down.
I didn't put it on upside
No,
down.
I'm saying
Oh.
it faces down, so you
Okay.
have to.
That's fine. But
Yeah.
I've also got the next step done. This is completely ready. Servo's already installed.
Yeah.
So we're ready for you on both of these. This is all you.
Okay.
Okay. So do I need to step aside and let you in here to work?
No. Put the horn on.
What?
Put the horn.
You said you need to put the horn
No.
on. Make sure it's lined up.
So slip the horn on there. Put the linkage on the horn. Sorry. Attach the linkage to the horn like it should be. Slip the horn on.
Does it matter which horn I use? Are they the same?
I would use, yeah, those right there.
Well, I mean, yeah, but they're the same. Okay.
Yep, I put the horn on straight.
Do I put the linkage on first or the horn on first?
Put the linkage on the horn. That's not going to change. That is a permanent.
Okay.
You following? Ooh. Man, printed bodies, though, they break really easy. Gotta be ready for that. I mean, as long as you're good for repairing it and, you know, stuff. It literally breaking in half, you know. I prefer to do, like, injection molded hard bodies, but it ain't no big deal. I print a lot of stuff, but I haven't yet to print a body. I just see them get smashed repeatedly, so I'm like, it's a lot of work. But if you want something cool that they don't make a body of, then there you are.
It goes in from the bottom. So like this?
Yep.
Okay.
These we're just going to let them run the plastic horns. They ain't under any hard stress. It moves a lever.
Calls for 12. That sticks out by 3 threads.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so now what?
Put it on in the orientation that it shows.
So that's this one. And it shows this facing this way. And then
Shows the horn facing.
facing out. So facing this way. How do you get it?
Should be close enough. I can trim it. I can move it a little bit. It don't
Oh,
have to
there's
be.
teeth.
Oh yeah. And it's just push. Screw will help suck it on when you're done. So you can just hold it like that. It's not gonna fall off, right?
Okay.
Put it on there in its
then
place and see if it lines up.
That needs a.
Don't put the screw in it yet.
Wait, you said this.
Put it on. It will in a minute. Put it on there.
Oh, mount it?
No.
What?
Just slip it on there.
It
just
is?
put it in place. In right here. Put it on
Oh.
here. And just see if it lines up.
This way.
Set it down on its mounts.
Mm-mm. No, because the screws.
And okay, well just
Oh.
look at this. That's close enough. That'll work. So now you can tighten the screw
Because
in.
if you just move this guy, it'll fit, right? Yeah, see?
Hello.
Okay, so now I can screw this on. How tight does it need to be?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, which screw? It says hardware from Servo. So what do you want me to use?
The little Phillips screw they came with.
This
The
little one?
little short one. Yeah.
Okay.
And then here's a Phillips screwdriver. I know Phillips is a curse word around here, but it was free with the servo, and I don't feel like going and getting another one. Yeah, I've just seen people break those stances, so you got to upgrade as you go. And I was like, man, I don't run anything RTR. I throw the crap out. So
Okay.
I'll pay for RTR stuff. There you go. Now mount it down and then put the arm on. Not necessarily in that order.
Okay, so all of this servo crap.
And I'll come behind you in a minute or in a bit, and I'll set all the endpoints on those.
Okay. I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to walk me through it.
I'll
as
stop.
you're doing
That way, I'll set the servo up in the radio so it can't sit there and fight itself against the stop. So basically, I'll set the travel to where it goes from here to here. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't sit and try to push against that stop
Okay.
and burn itself up.
Okay.
That's an important step
And this is gonna
with the
be
electronics.
3
I still got to set the steering up too.
by 10. 10.
So yeah, my wife is building a VS410 here. If you haven't been paying attention to that one, and it was the full builder's kit with all the upgrade stuff.
Oh,
It's actually pretty nice.
it only wants 3. Okay, I was looking for a 4th. Trying to figure out where I fucked up. I screwed up. Messed up. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a Scottsdale and a 4-door Mojave to build.
Yeah, 4 1-to-1 scale cars.
Are you putting a 2.5 in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yep. Them lower links will get you. They'll just spaghetti right out. I've seen them when there was we went up to a competition at the edge of Oklahoma, and Daryl, I think it was Daryl, old guy, he showed up, and he took a stance out of the box and ran it, and he dropped it. It bent a link right there. I was like, oh no. He did good though. He finished without a winch, or the bungee winch. He snapped on it real quick, and it was out of the box stance.
How tight does this need to go? Since that overdrive lever is metal,
Tight.
do we need to put a little Loctite on it, or we need to leave it alone?
I doubt it'll go anywhere.
On, off,
Yeah,
on?
it's fine. No,
Okay.
that's just for set screws because they gotta dig in.
Cool. Cool. Okay, so there's that. I've already built.
I've already
Battery
pre-assembled
tray?
the battery tray.
Yep. So we need to set that up there. Stupid battery.
You put the battery tray on and attach it.
Really? I had no idea that I could attach the battery once the battery tray was installed. No idea. Alright, so this guy goes this way. And the servo horn's gonna face backwards?
It's to the side.
To the side?
Yeah.
Because that looks backwards to me. Yeah, it would have to be backwards. Because then it would... Meh. Maybe? No?
It looks like it's turned that way. You can flip a page and see if there's any insight on the next page.
No, there's no insight. You can't even see the servo horn.
Yeah, look, it's facing that way.
It's facing backwards!
Okay. Yep, it faces that way.
faces out.
Yep.
Okay, so I was right and you were wrong.
Let me plug that in. Channel 4.
Oh wait, that's not gonna work. It's gonna face backwards. It won't even fit on there.
Oh.
Okay, so this guy gets installed with an M3 by 12.
Good question. It doesn't mention it being an offset. Servo. Flip the servo around the other way.
What?
If you flip the servo around the other way, the arm
But
can
that's
be
not the way
right
the
here.
picture shows.
Yeah, well, I think they lied to you.
That's not the way the picture shows.
I'm aware.
You said go by the picture.
Right? And it's proven right up until this exact point.
It says note direction of servo.
I mean, unless the linkage is supposed to be like this.
Okay. So horn, linkage, servo. I mean, oh no, that's because I'm an idiot.
I didn't look at it right either.
Okay, so it faces.
Yeah, it does. You were right.
Yeah,
And
see?
I was right. And it
faces
needed to be
backwards.
facing that way, but the whole battery tray was turned around.
So it faces this way.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and put this. Oh, plug. This needs to be plugged in real quick. Take that horn off.
A gentle little pop.
This needs to be plugged in channel 4.
We were looking at everything the right way except the direction of the battery tray.
Right. This way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, right there. You're good.
Okay. And then servo screw. Where's the tiny baby servo screw? Are you gonna stop long enough for me to screw? Don't shake your head at me. Get your hand off.
Aw.
Oh, I
My radio came unplugged. Hang on, let me make sure. Oh, yeah. I have a battery that doesn't fit in the radio plugged into the radio.
Gonna stab you. Okay.
Oh, you know what? It's wrong.
What do you mean it's wrong?
It's wrong. Hang on. Take the screw off and pop the horn back off.
We followed the friggin' directions.
Oh, no, you're good.
What do you mean? Because it goes this way.
You're good. I have to invert the output because it's going forward. It needs to pull back.
What?
Just.
No talk.
Okay, right now,
Uh-huh.
if you... hold
This is how it mounts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, never mind. It's good. Okay.
You were looking at it upside
yeah,
down.
I still did it. I did it again.
Okay.
Looking at crap upside down again.
Hold on. Let me make sure I didn't... I don't think I... Nope. Okay.
That's good. It's got plastic on it.
Stupid electronics. I hate the electronics. Alright.
They're not so bad.
They get in the way. Everything's mounted. It looks like it's itself.
It's over there twerking.
Okay. This guy needs a 12 millimeter. You lost him.
Lost what? Oh, the arm.
The arm fell out.
I'm getting the death stare, by the way. Okay, I'll quit. I promise.
I'm trying to work, sir.
Trying to get it all lined up. I keep hitting the button to work the servo.
He's twerking while I'm working.
It's the dig servo, so. I have the squeakiest couch. Sorry if you can hear that on camera or not.
Okay. So then I need 4 25mm
Countersunk.
countersunks, yeah. And then 5 12 mils. And I'm all out of hardware. Okay. So,
I would put that wire.
Yeah,
Oh
what do
wait,
you
it's
wanna-
coming back. Never mind. You're good.
what do you want to do with all this?
You're good. We're gonna do wire management in a minute.
Okay.
It's all gonna go in here with the extensions.
Okay, okay. Alright, so we're gonna start up here. It says 5 because the 1 goes in there. Okay, okay. Ooh, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. I need to count.
I'm gonna sell one of my I'm gonna sell one of my hobbies too. My green truck.
His Snap-on's up for sale too.
I ain't selling the Snap-on truck.
Snappy's for sale.
I mean, I will. It's a SCX6.
No, it is not.
It's an SCX6.
Yeah, the chassis is.
It has an X-Max Snap-on body on it.
Yeah.
It's not the goal to sell it though.
No. You don't have to sell Snappy. You got enough other trucks to sell. Okay.
I'd start all them other ones, the other 4, because they're part of it. No? Okay.
No.
The other 4 screws are part of it too.
Oh, I
I'd
thought you were
start all
talking about
them.
these other 4. Okay.
Those 4. Yeah, them 4s.
No, I don't want to start these. These are long.
Well, just get them a couple of threads
I
in.
know,
That way you
I
know
know.
it's evened up before you tighten the other ones.
Where's you have it. Okay.
Oh no! It's knocking stuff over.
Ew, there's Mina hair on it. Gross.
I have a German Shedder.
No, she heard me and she's like, you just covered up my screws.
So this one.
NB.
But it's going to be for sale with different bumpers. I'm keeping the bumpers. And probably the tires and wheels too. It's a short wheelbase. Mojave. It's on an Exo chassis. I'll shoot you some details on it in a bit.
Bing, 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 bing. You want some details? Oh, never mind. My phone's recording.
Yeah, your phone is recording.
About to say, I sent the picture of the build sheet to that one guy.
It's hard body. It's scalish. When we did our scale day at the park, it's the one I drove around. The green short bed that's got the bob bed. She keeps wanting me to sell my Snap-on truck. It's a SCX6 with
I
a.
don't want you to. I just keep messing with him because it's the one he least wants to sell.
It's a SCX6 with a X-Max Snap-on body on it. It's on the channel and it's a couple of shorts bobbing it around. I don't take it out to White Settlement because it just tear it up. The bodies go for like $350. So I don't really feel like tearing them up. See how that one gets stuck? See how that one gets stuck in the screw? It's annoying.
So you know what you need?
An MIP?
An MIP.
Yeah.
Where's MIP when you need them? You should be listening. You should hear us.
Right.
Okay.
That one's
Oh,
not.
that one didn't.
It was seating down as you went, so they all need a check.
It was nice and tight earlier.
What? Never get rid of envy? Oh man, Grant says I can't. He says envy's iconic. I can't get rid of it.
Oh yeah?
Well, the only reason to get rid of it would be to build a four-door version. Basically, that's why I got to keep the bumpers off of it. It'll be the same. It'll be the same color and everything because I like green. I like green. Hey, I could check on my printer real quick while you're doing that.
I'm literally on the last 3 screws. Why are you running away?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You see this? He puts me to work and then he runs away. I don't know how y'all put up with him on Sunday. Always giving orders and then running away. Run away, run away. Okay. That's it. That's everything. Made it to our parts list page. That is all she wrote, folks. I hope you're not writing to me because I can't see that side of the phone. Fuck. He said something about setting up electronics next. I don't know what he means by that. I wonder how much we can annoy him. This battery does not fit. It is tiny. Look at this angry pile of mismanaged electronics. I hope this isn't what the rest of his trucks look like. This is crazy. There's gotta be a cleaner way to do that. Anyway. There she blows. We're waiting on you. once again,
I'm back.
if you're new here, we literally, like, a minute ago,
Hey, all my trucks are actually really...
finished putting together.
Yep, we're going to set throttle, endpoints, wire management.
Were they talking to me?
All
and I
my
couldn't
trucks
see it?
aren't a wiring nightmare. My stuff's actually pretty
Look
good.
at this. It's all tangled up.
Yeah, that's not how I, like, leave stuff, though. All my stuff has this...
I didn't say you did. I said I hope this isn't...
Grant said all my trucks are a wiring nightmare. I'm a little offended.
Thanks for the assist, Grant.
I'm a little offended. All right, so is that all of it?
That's it. We
the
made
whole
it.
book.
We made it all the way to the parts list. We just finished building a portal, so he can take this out tomorrow and run this. Because, you know, this is a builder's kit, which means it's got to be done, right?
I mean, I got some wheels and tires you can throw on it.
Are those the wheels that are going to go on it?
No.
Then no.
I don't even know what wheels I'm going to put on it.
Well, what's the point then?
Rollers? Testers?
Okay, well then bring me a set of 4. How's he gonna have me build a whole truck and not know what wheels he's gonna put on it? But he knows what body he's putting on it. He knows what color he's doing the body. He knows exactly what scale stuff he's gonna put in it and what interior he's putting in it. But he doesn't know what wheels he wants. Such a woman. Well, stop telling Andy you'll sell him stuff.
For now, we'll put these on here.
I think this would look really good with a set of 90s.
Justin said congratulations, by the way.
Justin said congratulations?
Yeah, on here.
On finishing?
On finishing.
Oh, thanks, Justin.
These are rears, and these are fronts.
I think this needs a set of 90s baskets.
I was going to put those center lines on it, but Andy needs them for his Jeep, so...
Okay.
It's a
So can we
class-
go ahead
it's
and put the
gonna be a-
rollers on it?
It's going to be a classic wheeler,
So
so...
you can do your thing?
Yeah, these are a little better than rollers. These are wheels I could take it out and run it on.
I mean, they're not the ones I want to be on it.
No, but they are TGH wheels, and they're nice. The fronts are weighted, too.
You gotta, do you want to just use this piece? Or do you have something to put
No,
on?
it has to be those. It has to be those.
It has to be these, okay. And then,
Where's my... Hang on. I have a tightener.
I have a tightener tool. Right here. That came with the Vanquish. Look, see? It's right here.
Oh, yeah, it has the adapter. Forgot. I have a special driver just to tighten it.
Oh, that's not gonna fall through. Doesn't need a washer or anything?
Yeah, wheels and tires are like shoes and handbags.
Are these directional?
Yes.
Looks like that goes forward.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be...
Nope.
No?
Other side.
Why?
The arrows point forward.
Oh, and I've got the truck
Yeah, you got
backwards.
the
I pulled all the nuts off, so my
Oh,
brain
okay.
was thinking I still
That's
had
a
it facing
rear.
forward.
Now you're putting it on the front.
Wait, how do you know the rear? You gotta talk to me.
The
How do I
weight.
know the difference?
The weight.
Oh, I didn't pick one of these up. Okay, and you want all the weight in the front to keep it from falling backwards.
Yep.
Okay.
They're not much heavier.
I mean, but a couple of ounces here and there, you've told me makes a big difference. So
It definitely do.
these are so much easier
Yeah,
to mount than regular
you're talking
than
about-
real wheels.
No, they're not 155 Grant. They're 4.19 by 19 wheels.
How tight you want these wheels?
Tight as you can put them on.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should let the viewers pick your wheels.
You think so?
Yeah, wait till I get these mounted so we can get this out of here and then get a good view.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about shoes and handbags? There's a set of black and blue shifts. There's a set of tricolor blues
I did not
shifts.
spontaneously purchase any of these wheels.
You totally spontaneously bought these. And these are going to go on the carbon. The carbon is going to be... she did buy these because they're a cool-ass color. So we're going to put these on the carbon. I already found parts I'm going to print. And I found a...
Problem.
What? What?
It are no fit.
Maybe it don't know fit.
I mean,
Oh!
it don't know fit.
It hits the screws. Take out the top screws on the knuckle and see if
Okay.
it goes on. A lot of times I just leave them out.
I'm gonna mount this battery back on here because it's annoying me.
Yeah, say zip one down and actually.
You want
yeah.
these two gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can countersink them later and put some countersunk screws in there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got some there.
Oh, you know
Will
what?
those-
Yeah, just put them other wheels on it.
What other wheels?
These.
Well, let's
Those
make
are-
sure it fits first.
They will.
Oh, wait, you know what I just realized?
It's only TGH
Hold on.
and shifts that hit on these screws right here. It's this right here. I'm telling you. It's back.
Okay, it is.
Yeah.
I was hoping I wasn't just not matching up.
These
the
are high offset. Positive offset, not reverse offset. Whatever that works out to. They're wheels that make the truck as narrow as possible, so I can put different hubs. Rollers.
They can't hear you, sweetie.
But for now, for rollers,
Mm-hmm.
you just put these on. These will not rub. These will fit just fine.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry to make you put one on and off. I
It's
didn't think
okay.
about the screws.
It's okay.
These,
So do you
Grant,
need a bigger wheel or
are
what?
1.7 stretched on 1.9s. They're a 3.75 crawler. They're little. They have really firm foams in them too for a heavy truck. So they're just for rollers or for like the TF2.
Are these fronts? Or is there a difference in these?
No, there's no difference.
Okay.
Those are just all.
Are these directional? Because they don't look directional. Okay.
Just throw them on. These are probably going to end up with 475 tusks on it, or I have some crawlers actually that I'll probably put on it. Now that I think about it, I have some BFG crawlers, and because it'll be more of a scale truck. Like I said, it'll be Lexan, but it will be scale adjacent, performance scale, white settlement scale.
All right, you need to gather up all your wheel sets that are runners, or, you know. I will withhold for a month if you don't behave. You will not get to buy a single RC part for a whole month if you misbehave. Not me over here not withholding sex, but withholding ours. I have tested my patience.
Fix my camera stand. There we go.
Don't y'all be encouraging him either. And don't blame Grant. It's not his fault.
It's easy when he's not here all the time. He doesn't show up enough.
You know what I just realized? With them cutting overtime, I'll be able to go on Sundays more often.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You may be able to go more than that, but I can't.
Yeah, they look so tiny on there. It's funny.
Wait till he puts the truck on there.
Yeah, they'll be getting 475 crawlers. Already have a set with inserts and everything ready to go.
Okay. You want to do a final turn on those?
No,
Okay, cool.
they're just rollers. They'll be alright.
Because I divoted my fingers making sure they were tight.
Nice.
Alright, what's next?
So now we're
spin
going
me
to.
right round,
It's gonna
baby.
stop. It's a screw.
I know.
Okay. Okay. So now
Don't do it the other way, it'll fall off.
I need to put it on its weight.
Mm-hmm. It's not
And
falling
see
back.
see if the steering needs any adjustment. All right. Steering looks slightly towed out either way. That's good. Set it down.
I was trying to line it up with the camera so they can see what you're
Okay.
seeing. Hey, move. Please.
Huh.
Yeah.
The steering is kind of cranked. The trim is maxed out right there.
I screw up.
So that's the trim normal. Let's see what the travel looks like. It's got just enough trim to level it
Thank you.
or set it straight. This battery situation is pissing me off a little bit. It's okay. Alright, which one? This Radio Master is steering in 2. No, steering's in 1. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put a little sub trim in it. That way I have steering trim. Alright, I can final tune that
Make sure you're answering questions if
on
they're
the
asking.
fly. Yeah, they're not asking anything right now.
Okay.
Alright, now is that maxed out, or is that just as far as the arm can go?
I don't know how to tell, so I can't answer that. Do I need to turn it by hand? Is that how
No.
you tell?
Or let me see the steering stops.
Oh.
Can't hardly see it there with this light
Where's your headlamp?
back there.
We have 2 of them.
I don't know where the other one is.
It spent all that money at Snap-on and you can't remember where your headlamp is.
Alright, so this thing's gonna blow the light out in the camera probably.
Sounds like it's hitting. Okay, so what did I do wrong?
Yeah. So we're gonna have to do this is normal crap.
Oh, okay.
Take out. Actually, I could just probably take out this screw. Which way is it not turning enough? Not that way, it's this way. Yeah, let me take out all the sub trim.
You're blocking them.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, that's trim center. Shorten this link up.
Okay. So I need to just unscrew it.
Hang on a second. Watch your fingers. Okay. Yeah, so when you take this screw out, we're going to turn it in as far as we can. First and foremost. That
Okay.
one.
So that one is. Oh, you're doing it.
I got it. It was just right in front of me. Oh yeah, she's got some adjustment there.
You're the one that did these.
Oh, I didn't know how far out it needed to be
Ah, okay.
because I was just building them on the couch. Stop pushing on that tire. Thank you. There you go. So I can move that one with this hand right here.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, ow, my fingy. I didn't mean to sound like abrasive. I'm like, stop pushing on the tires because it was smashing my finger.
Let me do it more.
Oh, that's like way better. Oh, that fixed it. Okay.
How can you tell? You didn't even move the tire yet.
That's because I set it down and it was straight.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like barely needs any trim at all.
So it's not necessarily anything I did wrong. It's just adjustments that have to be made.
Yep.
Okay.
And then this little guy. Okay, that's that one.
You turn further this way.
That's all the servo's got in angle.
We take the servo
Pretty good.
horn off and move it one tooth because you're maxing out at the axle housing right here, but on the other side, when you go the other way, you've still got a couple millimeters of play.
Well, what about the angle of like, look at wheel to shock.
Okay.
Now look at wheel to other shock.
I can't tell.
You
You might
hardly
have-
hold this thing. Yeah, it's got a little bit more that way. It'd be alright.
Okay.
Truck. I can also put a longer servo horn on it. A little bit. Yeah, see you later, man. Take it easy. Have a good night. Justin's bailing.
Bye,
He's
Justin.
got to work tomorrow.
Well, so do we.
Yeah.
That's why we need to go to bed soon.
He's up early though. He's a driver, I think.
Okay. I don't know how early
He's
early is.
like
but-
before the sun, probably.
Oof. I don't like to see dark twice, guys. And yet somehow my weekends, which are supposed to be my sleep-in time, are always handed over to you, and I see dark.
The Berserker is good. I like that servo.
Okay?
All right, now we get to set the endpoint on.
Why is the battery tray so long? Is this always going to be the battery that you're
Lord.
running? See, I told you this thing was super loose. But I put in every single screw that it told me to.
All right, so that servo was channel 5.
Mm.
Let's see. Yep, that's it. It barely moves now. I've turned the max or the travel down a lot.
Okay, so, but what do we do about the looseness? Like, that's really loose. That's this whole piece moving.
It seems like there should be some more screws in it.
That's what I thought too, but I installed. Did I just not go far enough with them?
Probably not.
Did I not give it the juice?
Yeah, you gotta give them the beans.
Okay, well you told me since plastic to plastic to be careful with it.
That's fine.
So I was careful with it. Alright, I'll give it more juice.
Oh God,
No, see?
too much juice.
You-
Okay, you had use the screwdriver.
No, see, there's still
Still a big gap.
a big gap. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's red.
That one's done. To the other one. Just keep going. I guess, or just, I guess when righty tighty becomes righty loosey. What about these? There's not supposed to be screws in there.
No, it didn't call for anything in there.
What about from the bottom? Nope. Okay. Alright, so let's say we're gonna go that way. We're gonna go.
I literally just went until the screwdriver slid.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna mess with this scroll wheel until
Oh,
I
no,
see
what?
it start to.
What about, look at the plate here in this screw.
Yeah.
Hold on. Merry Christmas. Oh, wrong one. Here you go. There's two of them.
That's significant.
There's another one right there. Oh, look at that. Much less.
Significant.
Significant. Yeah, see
Look at
those?
the other side too. They're not buried either.
Those
The
I
front-
did until the screwdriver went like this.
Okay.
So, you told me to be
Okay,
super careful
you're
with the
good.
plastics.
Rather than be too loose than too tight.
And you can always tighten up loose. You can't loosen up. Oh, you can loosen up tight. Just
Woman.
the wrong way. What?
Woman.
No, I was being
Here.
serious.
Okay. Till righty tighty becomes righty
So
loosey.
become righty tighty becomes righty loosey. And I didn't want to be the person that caused righty loosey.
Okay, I gotta look at this. I'm gonna set that in limit now. Now that's not trying to jump out of its place.
Alright, kid, you got about 20 more minutes on that.
Okay.
What is this?
TPU I just printed for calibration.
That foam stuff?
Yeah. Okay, well I had this program, but now I don't.
What?
This is the boring part of the video now. I don't know what I did. Model. This one. Edit. Source. S1. That's one. Okay. And then return. And return. And return. Alright, let's go back to this and finish fixing the travel. Oh, hell. Huh?
Why are they hot?
Probably because I wasn't paying attention and it was just sitting there against the stop.
Okay.
Oh, well, I might have killed that servo already. It's real hot. We'll let it cool down, see if it comes back. It's not locked up, so it might have just thermaled. So right now, got rear drive. Right? Hold this. Hold it upright, it's going to want to drive.
Am I supposed to be holding the back wheels off the mat?
You can, yeah. It's not really cooling down. I know we're being super entertaining here, just setting endpoints.
Did you do this sitting on the stand so they can watch everything?
Oh, yeah, actually.
I don't know why I just
Wind
thought
it
that.
up. Another way. Alright, now put it on there. We're working on back wheels for dig, so might as well turn it where you can see the back wheels. Working on getting dig trimmed.
I don't know what any of this means, you guys. So hopefully you do, because he's not explaining as he goes.
Trying to up the throttle trim. I don't know which one it is. Apparently it's none of those. I think my throttle trim get reversed again. Well, this wheel has come all the way unscrewed. Or it wasn't ever all the way on.
It was. I moved all of them. I even showed you the divot in my finger.
Not this one.
Showed you,
You missed this one.
I didn't.
You did.
I didn't.
I was just looked over. I'm like, why is that wheel just doing whatever it wants to do?
Okay.
Why did that? Oh, I switched the inverse.
Laundry. I shouldn't have to say something. Okay. That's fine. It's been 20 minutes. While you're waiting on the dryer, why don't you go ahead and sort the laundry and get your clothes put away.
Okay. Might just have to take that stupid servo horn off and move it a click or two, because I can't get it to move far enough forward to engage dig, or to disengage dig, should I say.
Okay.
I gotta look it over here. Sorry guys for dead air. I'll have the truck back on screen in just a second. Oh, luckily I can get to it. Where's that Phillips? Yeah, the pink handle one. Pink and red. There you go. Or pink and black. Red and black, whatever it's supposed to be.
How long ago did I tell you 20 minutes?
Not 30.
9:45.
I don't know what time that is. We don't have any phones on us.
It's 9:45.
Okay. What time was your 20 minutes up?
9:55.
Okay. Alright, finish your 10 minutes and then go do laundry.
Okay.
No, why I can't get this servo to reverse
Why?
in settings? I don't know why.
Oh, I thought you said you want to know why.
Oh, no. I don't know why. It doesn't want to reverse in settings. So it's getting moved.
Okay. I could turn the camera around so they can see you.
Nah.
Okay. Right now he's just fiddle farting with a couple screws off camera. Something about repositioning the servo. I don't know exactly what that means.
That's almost it. A little bit more. Servo horn's not long enough.
Oh.
FML.
Do we have another one of those here?
Yeah, one of these plastic ones should be long enough right here.
Do you have to like cut one end off of it?
Yep.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
So you need these?
Yeah, I need whatever size this is. I think a 2.5.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I think I have a plastic one that will actually fit in here better than this.
Okay. After you cut it.
Yep. It's okay. They're literally plastic. They're disposable.
Okay.
Oh. Come on. Yeah, this little tiny servo, or not tiny, but I don't know, it's like a 22 or 20, something like that. Little servo horn just isn't cutting it. It's to me, a touring car servo horn is what it is. Hang on. Here.
What's that? Oh.
Radio still on?
Is it gonna beep at me annoyingly soon? Okay. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. He said 10 seconds, y'all. I was just trying to hold him to his word. What's going on, Mimi? Are you hungry? You want to eat? You want food? You want food? Alright, go tell Sissy. Go tell Sissy you want food. I know you gotta go the other way. Sissy, she doesn't have a way out. You gotta show her the way out.
Mimi, come here.
Will you go ahead and get everyone food?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
There you go. Carolina.
Ooh, beefy.
Not a super fancy one, but it is considerably longer than that one. By like, I don't know, a lot. And I don't know if I have room for all of them. I might have to cut one hole off. Let's see. So I got room. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna do a sneak in here. What the hell? Why not throw it in? All right then.
What happened?
It just doesn't like me. It's okay. I got it. It's fine.
Okay.
Let's just say it's in there forever now. I didn't want to thread in to the threaded hole,
Mm.
so I made it.
Uh-oh. quick. That'll get you banned.
Alright, last bit here.
Did the didgeridoo become a didgeridoo?
Kinda. That digger don't give a shit either, so. Let's see. Motherfucker.
Are you trying to make it spin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's away. It's away. It's 10 o'clock. It's away. Oh, all 4 wheels are spinning now. Does that mean you got it to work?
Yeah, sorta. Yeah, I'm almost done now. I gotta watch this.
Okay. What do
Sorry for.
I don't know how to explain what he's doing, but whatever he's doing, he's switching a bunch of stuff around, and sometimes all 4 wheels are spinning, and then it makes a weird sound, and then only the front 2 are spinning, and then it makes a weird sound, and all 4 will spin again. and then back and forth. I don't know what he's doing, but if you know what he's doing, then you know what he's doing.
I'm setting up dig.
Okay. Everything I said could be condensed down to 4 words.
I'm setting up dig. Yep. Alright, so this servo died.
Why?
Well, maybe not. The radio might just be too close. Yeah. This servo perished.
How? You just put it on 30 minutes ago.
I let it get really, really hot, bound up against the thing, trying to set the endpoints.
Because you didn't know the servo horn was too short?
Not so scale. We're just building a VS410 kit. And then, yeah, I burned up the overdrive servo already. Trying to set endpoints and let it sit there too long.
So what you're saying is I need to uninstall it.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Just install
Well, let's
it.
see. Let me see if it's engaged in overdrive right now, and we can just report it to Amazon and get another one. Let's see. Oh, I forgot I took that to reverse that. Channel 1. And oh wait, that's steering. Shit. It's channel 2. Derp. Hey, why'd you let me do that? Alright, so we got forward momentum now. Forward motion. We've got steering. We've got DEG. Let's see. Yeah, we got overdrive. We're in overdrive, so yeah, we can get another servo. And just try again. Just return it. I don't know what happened. Amazon. Alright, so now we need to unhook the battery. And you're going to open up the battery case in the back. And we're going to do some wire management. It's going to be fun.
Before we replace the servo?
Yeah. We can get all the rest of it situated. I mean, this one comes from this side anyway. So it'll end up getting put back in there. Did we ever find a straw or anything in any of these spare stuff?
A straw?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like a straw. To put in here for the antenna. Or anything. That's interesting. I wonder why they didn't come with that crap. Yeah. Interesting.
Interesting.
So we're going to need 2 of those extensions over there out of the bag. The radio's going to go in there. Who's not so scale? I don't remember. Somebody in our group chat. I don't remember who got that name because I don't know.
Box. Open. Piece off.
You see that? Oh, so there's no hole yet. Yeah, we're not gonna make a hole. I'm gonna leave it holeless.
You don't want it to be holy?
Negative. Just need 2 of them for now.
Okay.
Alright, so first things first, you're gonna look at what you got. So you're gonna want to put one in the steering, in between those. The signal wire is gonna be the lightest color. So they always need to be the lightest color plugged in where they are, if that makes sense.
So like this.
Yeah, and you have extensions, so you have a male and a female.
What?
Look at your hand. That's an extension, so it has a male end and a female end.
Okay.
The female end is going to go back into the radio. And yeah, that one has a gray wire, but it's the sensor wire. Some of them do them like that.
It needs to go in between these.
It's going to go back in plate. No. it's
You
gonna
said
go
in between.
in between the connector that is the steering servo. So unplug the steering servo and put that in between.
Oh,
Yeah, the wire needs to get 6 or 8 inches longer. So.
you said it needs to go
Sorry.
in
Yeah,
between
that's not what I
those.
meant. My bad.
Put it in between
It
those.
needs to go in line with that.
In line with this servo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And same thing with the BEC wire. Yeah, that one.
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
You also probably can cut that zip tie that's on there carefully. I got
Okay.
the 22 gauge wire for these.
Okay, and then what?
Cut the zip tie
Why?
because we're rerunning all the wires.
Okay. So don't cut the wire.
No, definitely don't cut the wire. That'd be the bad.
The bad. Cut the wire. You can fix that, right?
No dumb here.
Oops.
I mean, I can, but I don't want to. It sucks.
Oops, I did it again.
So that's the wire you just had your hand on. The battery wire is the only one you're not going to mess with.
Okay, what about this guy?
That is the power switch, so we're going to mount that somewhere with double side.
Okay.
So we can leave
Do I
it
need to-
tied for now.
Okay. Now what?
So you're going to start at the front, turn it around here where the camera can see, and you can see. You start at the front, and you're going to, I don't know, find a nice way for this to route along this crap, down the frame rail. It's going to get poked under all that stuff on the side. Let me go grab the bag of this stuff.
I'm not that innocent. I play with your heart. Got lost in this game. Oh, baby, baby. Oops.
Bag of zip ties.
Not that innocent. So, under the battery tray?
Yep. This one too.
I'm not there yet, sir.
No, but don't start zipping down
I
without.
wasn't about to start zipping down.
Okay.
So here, because it already makes a nice little curve there. Right there.
Yep.
And then we'll go here, because there's a nice hollow right there for it to just rest in. And then it goes under the battery tray. Alright. And then this guy. Where's the clicker? There's the clicker. Okay. Actually, can I just put a little zip tie right here on all of these
Yeah.
instead of putting it on the frame rail there?
You can absolutely tie them all together so they stay neat.
Okay. I need a tiny baby. You alright?
You still alive in there? So we're doing wire management now. I guess I can get some double side to mount that.
We are doing wire management. Says the guy who's not doing wire management. Okay. I don't know why. There we go. Okay.
Huh?
That's your daughter. Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
Well, doing her laundry probably.
She's supposed to be doing her laundry. How tight you want the zip ties? Tight enough to hold, but not tight enough to crimp?
Yeah, you don't have to crush the wire.
Okay. No, lost in this game. Remember. She's doing it on purpose. You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh show.
Oh shizzle. All the rizzle.
What?
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 Turn down for what?
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Where's that?
What do you-
Where's that exactly knife at? Ah. Not an X-Acto, but this thing actually sucks. The
You want an
end
X-Acto?
No, the end piece comes off of it.
I
It's
know.
sharp though. I'm just gonna be lazy and just do it one time. Power switch is mounted.
So that's gonna get another zippy do.
You want to say you really loud? You can laugh all you want! Lemon talk.
Texting from my mind, somehow I better say. Okay. Shh, don't tell. What? What? Oh.
It's dying. Lay down. Let yours charge.
Look at that.
That was weird. I popped the top of that drum and was like, oh crap, I need to change chargers. And the first sip I took real quick, it's like static. A little carbon. Or carbonation or whatever.
Why does it do that? Why does it lean?
Because it's not sitting on. Turn this. Pick it up.
Oh, is it supposed to go that way?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was supposed to go the other way so that the...
And it falls down. It's got a little hump on the bottom of the skid that falls either way inside or into that groove.
I did not know that. Okay.
It doesn't. They don't really have a set way. It just whichever way works.
Look at that. Smooth zip ties, guys. No slicing ourselves on zip ties here. Okay. Trash. Now, this wire and this wire come out. Now it's going to have to tuck back a little bit. Just because it doesn't want to come out properly. Alright, where does the battery need to go? Or you're going to be switching the battery out often, so we don't want to tie the battery down.
No.
Okay, but is this going to be... Are these going to be the only two wires that come up on this side?
Yeah.
Because this guy plugs into the battery. Where does this plug into?
Nowhere.
Okay.
Balance port.
So if these are the only two wires that come out of here, we're going to go ahead and put the next zip tie right on this side.
Sucks. That
What?
extension.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could technically pull it back in to right here,
That's what I would do.
and I could just
Bunch it.
punch that little guy right down there for now, and I'll manage it in a minute. Come on, baby. Come on. This little zip tie right there. Market. Okay. So that guy's gonna stay down there. That guy's gonna stay on that side. We're going to snippity doo dah. Trash. That's my bad. Okay. Wasn't quite tight enough. My Exacto pen. My Exacto would have already done this by now. Alright, all done there. Now then, these two are going to come up into here. And we're going to come into here. And then what? Just all of this just goes...
The antenna wire pokes back out.
Pokes out where? And
Back out of that gap. I wouldn't even bunch it down for tonight because that servo is dead.
So like that. It would go in like that.
Yep.
Okay, so then this guy needs more space because he's got to go. I don't even have anywhere to put him because the battery's gonna have to slide in and out. I mean, I could.
Oh, that thing's seized up.
Ew. Hold on. Hold on.
What's up?
Okay. I don't want to run the servo under here, right? Because I don't want to pinch it accidentally.
I mean, if it's out of the way, it's out of the way.
Okay, let me see if that will work. Nope, not visible. Yes. It runs right up under that tray. Look at that.
What, in the frame rail?
Look, it'll run right up under that tray right there. Right up against the frame rail.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not going to do anything with it right now because that's not going to stay. But there's that. These two are zipped here. I don't have anywhere to put them here because this plate is solid. But they'll run up here. And then on this side, I can zip this one down here.
Yeah,
If that would be...
That's what I would do.
If that would be healthy. Okay, well then I'm going to wait until we get our other servo. Because I can zip that servo coming up out. I can zip it right here to meet this one. And so our wires will stay along the frame rail. Cedar! Mina needs to go out.
What?
Mina needs to go out. She's whining. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. Once we get this servo replaced, we're going to pull the wires out through this hole right here under the battery tray. We're going to zip it down with this other servo wire, and then we'll bring them back around to the case here. So is that it for tonight then? Or is there anything else we can do since we don't have that servo?
I think that is about it. I gotta, in the live, use my phone to go look at Amazon orders.
Okay. Alright guys. I hate to call it quits. But
all we have left is wire management, and well, we're down a servo.
so
I fried it.
for the
Wire.
chassis itself, we have wire management. Then he's going to film cutting the body, and then he's gonna film painting the body, and those will be 2 separate videos going up on his YouTube. Possibly shorts going up on Instagram. I'm not sure yet. But the next live, it's probably gonna be a couple of days because it's gonna be super humid here, and you can't paint when it's humid. So it'll be a couple of days, but we will have a body unveiling, and by then he will pick out a couple of different sets of wheels, and the very last thing to go on this body, before we start checking or trying scale parts, is going to be the wheels, and we're going to let anyone on the live vote for wheels. So if you're on our live, I'm going to shoot for today's Monday.
Today is Monday.
We don't have any plans Friday, right? Okay, so let's shoot for a Friday live where we where you unveil the body and let the viewers choose your wheels. How does that sound?
Okay.
Okay, since you can't pick between the couple of sets of wheels that you've got, we'll let them write, and their reactions will be their vote.
I might put it as a poll, just so it's a little bit more permanent.
A poll would be awesome. Put it up on the page as a poll?
Put it up on
Or
the,
can you put it on the live as a...
I can put it on YouTube as a poll.
Okay.
And I can actually do a short with all the wheels lined up. And
Okay.
go by that. Might be easier to keep up with. 'Cause
Okay.
if we only have a maximum of I think the max we had tonight was up to 12 people. So
Okay, what
if
if
we only
you...
had 12 people voting and they don't stick around long enough to vote, or they didn't see it.
Okay, so what if you put the poll on YouTube and then post it on here, and then Friday night we can do the unveiling of the trimmed and painted body with the wheels on it, and that'll be final build video.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. So you guys have yourselves a great night. Looks like we're going to be back Friday, and that should be our final video, barring any unforeseen circumstances, obviously. But I'll make sure he lets you guys know if there's something that comes up that keeps us from being back on.
And if the weather's even anywhere near halfway decent, I'll have it out at the park this weekend.
Yeah.
I'll get some video of it running. Anyway, all right. Well, thanks for watching and sticking around. I don't know who's still on here or not, but it doesn't let me see who. But y'all have a good night.
We'll see you guys on Friday.